Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you a common issue that occurs on the Mk7 Volkswagen Golf. If you've got damp carpets in the footwell, it's very likely to be caused by a defective seal on the door speaker. I'm going to show you how to resolve this issue by removing the speaker, cleaning off the old sealant and then resealing it with silicone sealer. Before I start this job, if you're interested in learning more about how to repair and maintain vehicles for free, please subscribe. Okay, so first of all, we need to remove the door card. The first step is remove this plastic trim. I used a small flat screwdriver. Pop the bottom off, work your way up. Once you've got a bit of a gap, you can just pull it off. This will reveal a Torx 30 bolt, and there's another one around about the middle of the door card. These two need to be removed. Once you've done that, pop the little reflector off at the bottom. Same again, just using a small flat screwdriver is fine. And then if you look inside, there's a little clip which is the same again, it's a Torx 30, and you need to turn that 90 degrees. Once you've done that, you want to use your trim clip tool, or same again, you can use a flat screwdriver, but make sure you put something against the paintwork to stop it getting scratched. Pop all the clips out, working your way around the door card. Once it's loose, you need to pull up on the door card and sort of unhook it from the top seal. Make sure you keep hold of it when it comes loose. And if you look down the back, first of all we need to remove the door handle cable, then the tweeter plug, and then a little bit further down the window switch plug. So it's a bit tricky to see that one, so to remove that, just push that tab down. There's the speaker, and that's the defective seal, as you can see at the bottom. It should not look like that. Remove the connector from the speaker. Now there's 4 rivets that we need to drill out now. So I'm just using a 4mm drill bit. So you want to take it quite steady as you're drilling these rivets. Just drill it a little bit at a time. Otherwise the rivet can get too hot and the plastic can melt. Also, it's worth mentioning, the plastic is quite brittle, so if it does crack, it's not the end of the world. As long as you can still get some sealant around the edge, it's fine. So I'm just removing the original seal. As you can see, it's just pulling away really easily. I'm just going to scrape the bits that are left. I'm applying a bead of RTV silicone all the way around. Make sure you go on the inside of the holes where the rivets are, giving the surface of the door a bit of a wipe. Also, you should take this opportunity to look down inside the door and make sure the drains aren't blocked. Refitting the speaker. need to install the new rivets. So as you can see, that this one's a little bit cracked, but it's still holding pretty well, so that's fine. And I've just put an extra bead of silicone round the edge, just as a precautionary measure, just to make sure it's definitely not leaking. Plug the speaker back in. Now I'm just making sure all the clips are on the door card, because sometimes they can stick into the door itself, so you've got to pull them off, refit them onto the door card before installing the door card back onto the door. Plug the electric window in. On the tweeter again. And then rehook the cable back on. Refitting the door card, you want to start by hooking it over the top seal and then pushing it down. And then if you look behind, just make sure all the clips are lining up before you apply the pressure to clip it back onto the door. Once you know they're all lined up, give it a push all the way around the edge until it's firmly clipped in. Refit the two Torx 30 bolts. Refit the trim, which clicks in place. And then this is that clip again, so you just want to use your Torx 30 and turn it 90 degrees, and then that locks that in place. Refit the reflector. Job done. Once you've done the job, you'll need to dry your carpets and the sound deadening underneath the carpet. And to do this, you could either take the carpet out, which is quite a big job. You've got to remove the seats and quite a lot of other parts, or you can just let it dry out naturally. Maybe pop the windows open a little bit, on a hot day, and hopefully let it evaporate. Or if you've got access to a dehumidifier, just put a dehumidifier in it overnight, and you just got to keep doing it until it's dry. I'll put a link in the description of this video to some of the stuff that you might need to carry out this job yourself. If you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful, please subscribe. I'll be uploading regular videos showing you how to fix and maintain your car.